Yeah, hi peeps, it's Tess back in Slotbox again. I'm here to talk a wee bit about politics, but it's also about the justice system. And it's like, I just find it amazing that, you know, the justice system in America can be so different from the justice system in the UK. For instance, an MP, Chris Hume, is probably going to end up serving time in jail for a speeding ticket, right? And his wife has now been found guilty of trying to pervert the course of justice for trying to take his speeding ticket, the points of his car, of his driving licence, onto her driving licence, by saying she was the person driving the car at the time the car was seen speeding. So he's already pleaded guilty that he was driving after originally saying his wife was driving, which is why the wife says yes, I was driving, and took the points off his licence. Then, some newspaper found some evidence to prove that it was a lie. He was put in court. He pled guilty to it. She denied the charge, saying that she was forced into it by her husband. Nobody believed her, so now she's being done for perverting the course of justice. So she's probably going to go to jail as well. So here we have a politician speeding, gets caught for it, is probably going to go to jail for it, and his wife, who wasn't even in the car at the time, but because she said she was and tried to pervert the course of justice, his wife is going to end up in jail as well. You go to America, you have politicians, having affairs, paying people to pay the person in a fair way to shut up about it, employing that person's husband, and very few of them, if any of them, ever went into a court, never went to jail. You've got fucking bankers in America who crashed the economy. We've got their emails now proving that they crashed the economy deliberately, through their greed, and none of them have ended up in jail. So how can America say they're a system of justice? Compared to America, I mean, this is a guy speeding, driving a car too fast on the motorway, right? And he's going to end up in jail, and his wife's going to end up in jail for a speeding car. Nobody get hit, nobody get killed. He was just caught speeding, And look at America. Bankers crashed the economy. People used funds from their political campaigns, which is illegal. I don't see any of them in jail, man. So what's going on here with the justice system in America? I mean, is it just bought and paid for? Is that it? Is that it in America? If you've got enough money, you never have to pay the consequences for your actions? Because that seems to be, to me, what's going on. And if America, the people in America, if they don't take a hand in their political system and their justice system and start to vote people out who are doing these things, who aren't voting the right way, who aren't doing their work, doing their job in the House, if you don't vote those motherfuckers out of office, if you don't make sure that they understand there's a consequence for your actions and for your stupidity, then America will continue down the road of, just absolute fucking unjust. It's just unjust. A pure unjust system. Totally set up to fuck everyone over who isn't a millionaire, basically, or in a position to help millionaires through the power they have because of their elected office. The only way to stimulate this is to not fucking elect them. I really don't know what to say, I mean, the justice system in Britain isn't fucking, perfect. But when you see something like this happen, when you see people like Mr. Archer, Lord Archer, go to jail, for fraud, and I don't see this happening in America. I don't see politicians held to account for their actions. The most they'll get is a slap in the hands by the people who investigate them within their own bunch of friends. And we all know how that works out when we let corporations regulate themselves. It doesn't work out. If you're going to let politicians regulate themselves, that doesn't work either. Any time with politicians and deep doo-doo, They shouldn't be held, responsible by other politicians because of their morals or their values. No, forget all that, man. Call the fucking police in and arrest the fuckers, you know what I mean? The same with bankers. They shouldn't be held responsible by the banking regulator. As soon as something is found to be criminal, or looks like being criminal, the justice fucking system should be brought in, and it should be forced to put these people on trial. You know what I mean? There should be mandatory arrests when something like the fucking Wall Street crash went on, and the bank crashes. There should have been mandatory arrests and investigations, not a decision by the justice system whether they're going to do it. There should be something written into your constitution that has got to be investigated in an open fucking forum where the public can come and see and hear everything, and the newspapers get to print and write about it, and make sure that the whole fucking country knows what they were doing, how they were caught, why we believe that they are criminal, and then put them on fucking trial for it, Anyway, I just thought I'd put this up. It's just a little thing that happened when I just seen that Chris Hume and his wife have now been found guilty, and they fucking should be. If that was me and my wife doing it, we'd have been in jail fucking 6 months ago. You know what I mean? It's taken them fucking nearly 2 years to get these two cunts in fucking court and find out about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, in a way, even as politicians, they held the fucking the process up long enough for it to sort of get out of the newspapers. But now it's bad newspapers because both of them are guilty, and they're going to end up getting probably jail sentences for it. And I'd like to see a bit more of that going on in America. If you've done something wrong, no matter how powerful you are, no matter whether you're a senator or a fucking house representative or a fucking huge gigantic fucking bank CEO, you should fucking end up in fucking court for the shit you've done, you know what I mean? If it was any of the rest of us, you know what I mean, fucking you can fucking bank your bottom dollar on being in court and probably ended up facing a fucking prison sentence for the shit these cunts pulled, you know what I mean? Anyway, Sanjiva, motherfuckers.